Hello everyone, welcome. This is Love Maitri. I'm Maitri, and today we are trying a whole new setup to do another pick a pile reading. This one to channel messages and guidance for Starseeds. So, before I introduce the three piles with us today, I would like to share why I felt guided to do this reading. I had a really intense dream last night, and it took me a while, but I realized that it was actually a message that the Starseed collective needs guidance and love and support right now. So it doesn't matter where you are on your journey, whether you are a healer or a reader like myself and you are guiding other people on earth, or whether you're just starting out and you're learning more about your path, your journey, your soul, your purpose, or whether you are in the thick of your healing journey. It doesn't matter where you are. I do believe that there are important messages ready to come through for all of us. So, without further ado, let's get started. I will be using 3 different tarot decks for each of the piles today. Pile number 1 is the Light Seer's Tarot, and I've pulled out the Star card because, well, for channeling messages for Starseeds. And pile number 1 also has the crystal called Lepidolite. This crystal has been actually helping me a lot lately in remembering my dreams, in understanding what they're trying to tell me. So you might feel called to get this crystal as well, but we'll look at that further in your reading. Pile number 2 is the Britt's Third Eye Tarot. It's a very pretty deck, and the Sodalite crystal. And pile number 3 is the Happy Tarot. It's a very cute deck. I got this like 2 days ago, and I'm excited to use this in the reading today. And you have the Amethyst crystal. I just got interrupted while I was introducing pile number 3, and I think that might be significant. The fact that we're using a whole new tarot deck for you. Let's see what that is about. Well, take as much time as you need. You can either use the card or the crystal to pick your pile. You can also pick more than one pile, it's completely fine. Trust your intuition. Allow your soul to guide you to the pile that is meant for you today. And I will see you in your reading. Hello group 1. So if you chose the Light Seer's Tarot and the Lepidolite crystal, then this is going to be your reading. I already want to say that the people in this group have a lot of psychic abilities or heightened sensitivity, whether you realize that or not. Maybe you have a hard time being in crowded places, or maybe you're really sensitive to noise, loud noises, or too much sound at once. There's also something about emotional awareness, like you're able to read things that are hidden beneath the surface, be it energies, be it emotions, be it intentions. You can read people really well. You can read the energies of a room really well, whether you realize that or not. You have a lot of psychic powers that are always communicating with you. Because the moment I decided to record your reading, I became very sensitive to the sounds in my environment, and they started to annoy me honestly. But anyway, let's start with your reading. So I have your oracle cards already shuffled and pulled out. I forgot to put them in order. There's also something about being really organized when it comes to this group. This is just a really sensitive group, like I feel this need to be really gentle with all of you, like you're really fragile, and if I say the wrong thing, it might sting, it might hurt, and I have to make sure that I pick my words carefully. Right, then let's look at your cards. We're going to shuffle the tarot later on camera. I feel something else creeping in. I feel a weight building up inside of me. Like either something needs to be released, or you're carrying a lot of heavy weight these days. There's this mystery vibe here as well. Like, again, it could be a reference to your ability to read energies, that you can see the things that are not. I'm so sensitive to sound right now. I'm sorry, and I live in a very loud place. You can see the things that are hidden beneath the surface, or you have that energy in your aura, especially right now. Like, it will take another as sensitive person as you to realize that you are hiding things right now, that there's a lot you're carrying within yourself. I can see like someone's heart getting heavier and heavier, like someone's putting a pile of stones on your heart. This could be just I want to say this could be a reference to your capacity to feel things when you're around people. When you look at the current state of the world, the depth, the gravity of what you feel is showing up. After all, we're channeling messages for Starseeds, especially because they need guidance right now, and Starseeds do tend to have a lot of heightened sensitive emotions. They get triggered easily, they get overwhelmed easily, they feel a lot easily, they're able to feel things for not just themselves but other people as well. One of the ways in which this group transmutes energy, one of the ways in which you are helping humanity right now, is actually by feeling their emotions, feeling the collective emotions. So if you find yourself sitting with a lot of sadness or pain or grief or anger, you should know that there will be times where your emotions will not be yours at all. They will belong to the rest of the collective, the human collective and the Starseed collective. Right, then let's look at your cards finally. I wanted to look at the big card first. Okay, then let's start with this one. You have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Look at all of these old civilizations here. Either you've had many past lives on earth, you've been here for a while, you've been on the Starseed mission for a while, or in this lifetime you are continuing the work of many Starseeds that have come here before. You have purity, Can we look at the big card now, Spirit? You have, trust in the plan. You are so divinely protected. There's this heavy protection showing up for this group. Because this reference to the plan, the divine plan, twice, it's like Spirit is saying that everything happens for a reason. And if you're struggling right now, it's still happening for a reason. It's okay to feel frustrated with that message. It's okay to feel like, but why do I have to struggle so much? Why do I have to suffer so much? Why do I have to feel so much pain? But know that it's part of a bigger plan. And it's a plan that you chose for yourself. It's a plan that your soul chose for you. So it's not like somebody forced this upon you. So you don't have to, that might be a little difficult because you might want to blame someone. You might want to blame life. You might want to blame God. But Spirit is already coming through to say that this was your choice. It is a responsibility that you've taken up upon yourself. And the way to move through this sense of frustration, this sense of this victim mindset, is to realize that there's nobody to blame, not even yourself. There's only responsibility to be embraced and accepted. I love how there are these two different figures opening their arms up, that's exactly what the message with purity is, to keep your heart open, to keep your arms open, to allow it all to happen, and to realize that there is a bigger picture. I feel so, I feel like I've been pulled away with these cards, with these energies. Like for a second I completely forgot about my surroundings, Connection. Every time you find yourself struggling, every time you find yourself feeling frustrated or annoyed or whatever it may be, reconnecting with your heart space, reconnecting with your core, this pure core, this pure essence within you will help you so much, just by going within, by meditating on your heart chakra, by meditating on love, realizing that you are a being of love and light. I just noticed these two different colored eyes. One is purple, one is green. This is the heart chakra, this is the crown chakra. That makes so much sense. Like connecting with your heart will help you connect with your soul, with the journey that your soul is on. It will help you connect with the higher consciousness, with the divine plan. It's really deeply intertwined, like, how should I say this? Like your soul is here to choose love over and over and over again. Your soul is here to connect with the heart, no matter where you are or what your life looks like right now. Your soul wants you to choose love. Your soul wants you to connect with your heart, wherever you may be, and to just sit and bathe and bask in that energy of love and kindness and gratitude and presence. This is pulling me in. Okay, let's look at the rest of your cards. You have Wombat Spirit, be at home. Again, that same message about going within, connecting with your core, reconnecting with your heart. Every time the outer reality shakes up, you go within. You seek peace, but within yourself. because the surroundings are not under your control. What is under your control is the presence with which you show up for yourself, the attention and love and kindness that you give to yourself. You have Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Oh my god. This group needs meditation so badly right now. There's a train passing by. I'm just going to take a little pause. Okay, so I got interrupted again, and this time, God, it went on and on and on, and it's really interesting that this whole event, this whole series of events happened. And it's really interesting that right after I pulled out this card, which says take time to reflect, I basically had to stay away from these cards and not channel for at least, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, almost like there is something in your life right now that is not allowing you the time to reflect, to meditate, to sit with yourself. It's not giving you the space and time that you need to be with yourself and talk to yourself. For some, be at home is literally the message coming through for you, like you're being told to take a couple of days off and just sit with yourself. Take some time off from your daily life. For others of you, there's another message that if there is something that is not going in the right direction, not going the way that you wanted to right now, like if there's like a problem, if there are blockages, if there's something that is stressing you out, that you are really struggling with, then it's going to get over when the time is right. You might want to try and control it, you might want to force that situation to go away, but it's going to sort itself out in divine timing. You might struggle with impatience, frustration, stress, and I also heard dissatisfaction, and that's completely fine. There is nothing wrong with you feeling those emotions. Allow yourself to sit with those emotions, but also know that this is not a situation that you want to force into something else. You don't want to use force when it comes to this situation. The answers will reveal itself when the time is right. Right, then let's continue your reading. We have 2 more oracle cards to look at. You have the Divine Matrix, Interconnectedness, Synchronicity, God Incidences. More purple. More crown chakra energy. I feel like this current chapter of your life right now, like wherever it is that you are right now, it doesn't matter if it does not feel exactly significant to you. How should I say this? Like, I just heard, like, when will my life begin? Like, maybe you are waiting for something big to happen in your life, and right now there is this period of blockages, of delays, of not knowing where you're going, how things are going to sort themselves out, and things like that. And you are perceiving this period as, you know, as a place where you are stuck and that you need to get out of. And it's only when, you know, this one thing will happen. I don't know what this thing is. It will be different for all of you. Like, there's something that you really badly want, but it's just not working out right now, and Spirit is saying that it will. And they want you to know that this period in which you are stuck right now is actually as significant as the chapter that is about to begin for you. Whenever this thing will come into your life, whenever this thing will happen, the chapter that will begin then is as important as the phase in which you are right now. And we assume that when a chapter in our life is important, it will, like we assume that the good things. I just heard a bunch of things like your we all of us assume that the highs are actually what we live for, right? So when you are dealing with frustrated emotions, pent up emotions, when you're dealing with difficult emotions, difficult energies, you don't really perceive the importance that they hold. You don't really perceive the importance. I just heard you don't really perceive the importance of ugliness because of the very fact that it's ugly, and we're constantly looking out for good things. We're constantly looking out for the highs, the blessings, and that's human nature. But Spirit is just coming through to say that there is so much more that you will learn. There is so much more that you will learn right where you are, regardless of how. I heard awful, I heard pathetic, regardless of how bad it is wherever you are. And I'm not saying that, that it's so easy to like embody that shift in perspective where you start to look at things from a positive lens. It's not easy. It's not easy to embody gratitude when you're struggling, right? But for now, you just need to know that this is all happening according to the divine plan, and it's happening in divine timing, and it's happening for you, not just to you, and it's happening as part of the plan that your soul designed for you. You don't have to be positive, you don't have to be grateful, but it would help you if you try and have faith, if you try and have trust, if you trust in the plan. Now for the last card, we have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So some of you might be a Pleiadian, I think that's how you call it, a Pleiadian starseed. I don't know where they're from though, but I also just heard Venus. So there's Venusian energy here as well, but I'll check the guidebook and see where the Pleiadians are from. They're quite popular actually. I'm surprised that I don't know where they're from. Right. So it's time to look at the big picture. It's like you have to go through this phase. You have to grow in this space right where you are, even though it's hard, even though it's frustrating, even though there are blockages and obstacles and delays. You have to be in this space so that you can make the most of the blessings, the good part, Yeah, I just heard, can we skip to the good part? Like that is maybe what you want right now. Spirit is saying like this is where you have to be. This is where you have to be so that you can learn, so that you can heal, so that you can grow, so that you can, if nothing else, so that you can learn how to have trust, how to have faith when you are struggling, especially when you are struggling. It's easy to believe in God, believe in the plan, believe in the universe when you're receiving blessings, but it's hard to do that when you're struggling. And even if this is the only thing that you can get out of this phase of your life, to have trust, even when you're struggling, it will be more than enough. I just heard you're a pure soul. Right then. Should we shuffle the tarot now? This card is pulling me in. I have to look at the Pleiadian energy as well. This card is pulling me in as well, but like they're just pulling me in, like they have something to say still. I might have to look at the guidebook for this card. They have something to say, but it's almost like they're still like picking the words that they want to use. even though I'm using they to refer to the cards, I kind of feel like there are these there are like spirit guides coming through these specific cards. Yeah, because I felt drawn to the wombat spirit and the guardian word as well. So these are your spirit guides. This is your spiritual team. This could also be your star family, your star ancestors that are coming through to give you these messages. Because I feel weight in these three cards. I feel a lot of weight, like somebody's sitting and holding them up for me. Right then, let's shuffle the tarot. What messages do you have for pile 1 spirit? You have the 9 of Wands. I'm not surprised. I was going to pull out 7 tarot cards, but they just told me to pull out just 4. You have the 8 of Wands. 2 more spirit. I keep dropping them. You have the Death card. I just realized, I'm sitting in a really dark room right now. I don't have any lights turned on except this one and like the lamp, and I kind of want to say like that's you, that light shining in a dark room, like these or this or this. That's you. It represents your energy, your light, your aura. That's how brightly you shine. One more spirit. One more card for pile number 1. Again, I dropped it on the floor. Okay, you have Temperance, more light. And you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers and the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Oh my god, okay, I'll stop. You have the 10 of Cups at the back of the deck. For some of you, if you are on a twin flame journey by any chance, this is a message for you, and a very powerful message at that. This is a message for your twin flame union. I just want to say it's coming. It's coming, and it's coming your way soon. Even if you are not on a twin flame journey, these 4 tarot cards have a similar energy. Things will get better. Things are working out. Everything is falling into place. And it's happening soon. These are very broad time frames, but I will still say that the next 8 days, 9 weeks, Scorpio season and Sagittarius season could be significant for this group. So if there is a specific situation that you're waiting to fall into place, then the time frame you might want to stick to is 8 days or 9 weeks or 9 days. But if there's something that you feel needs to take more time to play out, then the end of the year, November and December, the months of November and December, or this could be a cycle that started in November and December that's about to end soon. These months could be significant for you. I just said a bunch of things without like a lot of coherency, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I think that's a message for this group as well. Don't get too lost in time frames. Don't get too lost in timing. That's exactly what trust in the plan and temperance. Oh, you have 13. This could be a significant angel number for some of you, and 10, because we had 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. But yeah, that's what temperance and trust in the plan talk about. Like, don't get too fixated and obsessed about timing, especially since it's a construction. The divine plan, the divine timing works in a very different way. It's based in energies. Yeah. Even the Eight of Wands, like when I saw the Eight of Wands, that's kind of what it felt like. Like, instead of giving you a date or a significant time period, your spirit guides just want to say, like, when the energies start to look like this or that. Like, that's how they want to describe it. When the energies start to become smooth and they start to flow, and you feel like this, and your person feels like this, that's when it's going to work out. Or like, if there's any other, like, any surrounding energies, would that be a right way to say it? Or like any external energies that need to be sorted, like a person's energy, or a situation that involves a lot of, I don't know, paperwork or something like that. If there are external energies involved, then it's not so much about human time. It's about the energies that you will be embodying, the energies that your person will be embodying, the energies that whatever it is that you're dealing with will be embodying. That will define the movement of the situation. So don't get so fixated on time. It's working out, it's all falling into place. And I see that you're tired, I see that you're exhausted, but it's going to happen soon. The change is going to happen soon. I just heard you've done your part. You've waited. You've waited. You've struggled. You've suffered. You've dealt with the energies that we've given you for long enough for this to work out. It's all working out. What date is it today? It's the 8th of January, right? So this week especially might be significant for some people if you're looking at this video right after I post it, or like wherever it is, like whichever week it is when you watch this, that week might be significant if you're asking about a specific situation that you're struggling with. Is that everything, Spirit? Or the 13th and the 14th of January. 8th, 13th, 14th, 8th, 9th, 13th, 14th, yes. Especially the 13th because it's repeating twice. Yeah, I think those are all the messages that I had for you. Okay then, Pile 1, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for trusting me with your cards and energies, and I hope to read for you again soon. Thank you. Hi Group 2, so if you chose the Britt's Third Eye Tarot, yeah, I think that's what it's called, and the Sodalite crystal, then this is going to be your reading. Right before I started your reading, I had a clear vision of a child crying, but what I actually heard was an inner child throwing a tantrum, and I don't know whether, I mean, it definitely could be because you have the Sodalite crystal, and this crystal is associated with the throat chakra. So I do feel that either your inner child wants to throw a tantrum about everything that's going on right now, or there is something within you that needs expression right now. I mean, what I heard was that you guys need a good rant session. You need a space where you can vent about anything and everything that's going on in your life right now, and whatever it's making you feel, and you need to do it in a healthy space. So this could be like this could be by yourself as well. Like you could journal, you could meditate, you could go out into the balcony and just talk to the universe. But if you have somebody that can provide you with a safe space where you can feel loved and seen and heard and comforted, then sharing all of these things with somebody will help you lighten the load of your heart. Some of you are coming from pile 1, that's for sure. Some of you are coming from pile 1, and in that case, once again, just sharing your worries, giving them a voice will help you a lot. It's so crazy. I actually have your oracle cards pre-shuffled, but I keep wanting to pick your tarot up and pull out cards right away. So I guess we'll start with tarot for your group. We did the oracles first for pile 1. Let's see. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to pile 2. This card is threatening me because I kept looking at it but I did not pull it out. It was like, how dare you ignore me? Okay, I'm going to get 5 cards for this group because I saw like an inverted triangle. I see these 2. We have the 9 of Wands at the back of the deck. This was the first card that came out for pile number 1. We were using a different deck, but still. So yeah, some of you are definitely coming from pile 1. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh my God. Pile 1 had 8 of Wands as well. So this is like your first message right away is that if you are dealing with something, I just heard problematic. If you're dealing with something stressful, something that's giving you a hard time, it's going to get over soon. Because pile 1 had the same message as these 2 cards as well. You have the Fool. You have 10 of Swords. The moment I saw this card, a part of me was like, oh my God, so much pain. There's so much pain. You have Death, and you have, oh my God, you have the Tower. Okay, the first message that's coming through is that, first of all, whatever it is that you are going through, it's hard. I just heard the universe saying, I can see you struggling. I understand why you're struggling. It's not easy, whatever you're dealing with. But some of you have a victim mindset that is trying to be healed through whatever is going on right now. I've recently met a few people who have a tendency of carrying a list of all the things that have gone wrong in their lives or that are going on right now. And Spirit is saying that it's time to let that list go. This combination of 8 of Wands and the Fool, it's such a beautiful, powerful combination. It's a clear sign, a clear message that everything is working out according to the divine plan, in divine timing. Everything is working out for you, everything is falling into place. Like, I have my eyes closed right now. I'm not even looking at the cards because that's the kind of trust, that's the kind of faith that the universe wants you to cultivate in yourself, in your soul, in your journey, in the universe itself. And that's why nothing is going the right way, so that you can learn to see that even when things are not going the right way, they're always working out for you. And that's just the magic of the universe. The universe will create a way, no matter how. I just realized that pile 1 had death as well. You have to see pile 1 as well. There are very similar cards here, and the messages are pretty similar too. Some of you are going through a dark night of the soul. It's like pieces of you are falling apart. There's also something about you falling into your past tendencies, and somehow, like, this is also a little test, like, will you be kind to yourself when you are struggling, or when it feels like all of your progress is being undone, you know? I used to struggle with this as well. Every time I had a bad day, or like something went wrong, and I had how should I say this, like a not so wise, not so emotionally mature reaction, if I actually felt any other emotion than trust or faith, or I'm going to be positive and everything is working out. If I had, like, if I felt anger, if I felt frustrated, then I would freak out at that. I did not let myself complain, even though what I really wanted to do was complain. And the fact that we started this reading with an inner child tantrum, right? Like, you can complain, you can be angry, you can be frustrated, you can feel like you're losing hope, but still deep down have the wisdom that everything is working out and everything is going according to the divine plan in divine timing, and it's all happening for your best. You can throw a tantrum and still keep all the progress that you've made so far, all the growth that you've gone through, all the healing that you've experienced. It's still yours. You're not I don't know if backtracking is the right word, because that's what I heard, but I don't know what it means. It's not like you're I just heard somebody say that I feel like I'm falling apart, or my life is falling apart. It's not. Even when it does not feel like that, you're always moving forward. And of course, there are karmic cycles. You have this infinity sign here. I felt called to it earlier as well. There are karmic cycles, and there will be times where things will feel a lot like stuff that has happened in the past, but that doesn't mean that you're stuck. It doesn't mean that you're not growing at all. It doesn't mean that you're not healing at all. It just means that that cycle has returned to your life, so that you can grow, you can experience even more growth and healing out of it. Healing happens in spirals. You keep expanding in the same space. There's a lot of blue and purple in your reading as well, in your cards. I feel like for the entire Starseed collective, there's a lot of, like, throat chakra healing, third eye chakra healing, crown chakra healing, or even like chakras above the crown chakra, star soul chakra, and things like that. Those are being healed too. And because you're stuck in a human body, and you're so used to being an infinite soul full of love and light, that being in such a dense body, holding such dense energies, it's never easy. And it's bound to make you feel frustrated. It's bound to make you feel angry. And if the one thing you can learn out of this space is how to be kind to yourself while you are feeling angry, or while your reaction is something that you thought you had outgrown, then that's enough too. That's enough too. This white rose is pulling me in. Pile 1 had this card called the Purity card. I feel like this is a symbol of that. Like, it doesn't matter if you're struggling right now. It doesn't matter if you're holding a lot of dense energies in your body, or if you're crying every other day, you're complaining all the time. It does not take away the purity of your soul. It does not take away the faith, the positivity, the love and light that your soul has been holding on to. You're not a bad person. you're not immature, you're not uh, unhealed or wounded. You're nothing less than who you are at your core, just because you're struggling right now. You're still enough, you're still worthy, you're still good enough, you're still lovable. Yeah. mm-hmm. This feels like a warm hug from the universe. Like, I was just talking to a friend. I wonder if she would be drawn to this file, because those are the things that I just told you are actually some of the things that I just told her. And I was just saying to her that I wish I could just make you a warm cup of coffee and like um, fold you in a blanket and just make you feel comforted and safe. And I just made coffee. I don't think you can see it, but I just made coffee for myself. And yeah, you're going to be okay, pile 2. We still have to look at the rest of your cards, but I'm just saying this right away. You're going to be okay. So, that being said, let's look at the rest of your cards, your oracle cards. I'm curious to see what's going to come through. Everybody needs comfort sometimes. We all need a warm hug sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being vulnerable and feeling, I don't want to say weak, so feeling less strong, less stronger. How would you say that? Feeling less stronger than what you really are, how much you really are. I don't know how to say that, but I hope you understood. You're still doing great, and none of your progress has been lost just because you're struggling right now. You see this woman, she's you. You're still strong, you're still resilient, you're still fighting, and that's good enough. Have you heard that quote? I don't remember the exact words, but there's something about, you don't have to have a good day, you don't even have to have an okay day, you can just have a day today. Like, if you just take care of yourself, if you just survive today, it's still enough. Right then, let's look at the rest of your cards. So you have you have happiness. That's a good sign. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. You have you have Whale Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery. I was looking at how you got like 2 aquatic animals. Would you even call these animals, or should I just? Do I call them fish? Are whales and dolphins fish? I don't know. Anyway, you have Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. You have a butterfly here. It could be a spirit guide for some of you. Mother Earth, I love her. I love her so much. Always showing up with so much. Okay, this card wants to be here. Always showing up with so much love and support for each one of us. You have, oh my god, Gaia Gateway Activation, Learning Experiences, Wisdom Transmission, Earth Intelligence. All of you are so divinely supported, especially by Mother Earth. Like, you have all of these spirit animals showing up for you. You have the dolphin, you have the whale, you have butterflies, and you have the energy of Mother Earth herself. You guys are so, like, I just want to say that there are so many spirits looking after you. And I always love saying this, that, like, the universe is on your side. And if, like, such a powerful force is on your side, then you don't have to be scared of anything, I received this message the first time when I was struggling with my healing journey, my dark night of the soul and all of that. I received this message last year, sometime in May maybe, Like, if I am on your side, this is what the universe said to me, if I am on your side, then why are you worried about literally anything or anyone else? Who is stronger than me? You know, what problem is stronger or bigger than me? You know, that's why I get the I feel like this reading is just a warm hug. You know, it's just a really tight, long embrace. Like even Mother Earth. Like I love this so much about her. She always says to me, like, if there's anything that anybody that you know is struggling with, just ask them to come to me, and just ask them to release all of their worries into the earth. I will take all of it for them. You know, I'm gonna cry. Um, but that's kind of what it feels like. Even the universe is just like, listen, just cry it all out. You know, cry all about it. Throw a tantrum, complain, be angry, scream, throw things if you have to, but let it all out. You don't have to keep it in. Everything is working out for you, and I know that, you know that, everybody who is looking after you knows that you are protected, you are taken care of, you are ultimately heading towards happiness. Everything is working out for you, and you are strong enough for this. But like, if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling weak, it's okay. Just let it all out. It's okay. No one's going to judge you, and if somebody does judge you, that says more about them than you. It doesn't mean that you're being a crybaby or you're doing something wrong. You know, like, you don't have to judge yourself for letting it all out. And it's okay to ask for safety. It's okay to ask for comfort. It's okay to say, listen, I can't deal with problems today. I need a break. It's absolutely okay to feel like you're on the edge of giving up. You know, it's okay to give expression to that. It doesn't make it the truth. You know, like, it doesn't mean that you're actually going to give up. It doesn't mean that you're actually going to fail. It doesn't mean that you actually cannot go on. It just means that today you need a pause, you need a break, and that's completely fine. You're human. You're allowed to have breaks. You're allowed to have rest. You know, you're allowed to just pause and breathe and cry. It's completely fine, because I know, and the universe knows, and Mother Earth knows, and your soul knows that tomorrow you're going to wake up and be stronger. You know, that's just who you are. That's your beauty. You're a fighter. That's why this card wanted to state that you're a fighter, and you're going to get back up again. But that doesn't mean that you force yourself to get back up again. You can lay down right now. You can just rest. You can just sleep and not have anything figured out, and not try to answer any of the questions, and it's fine. It's enough. You're enough. I do want to say with this card that this is what your soul chose. This is what your soul chose. And you're going to get through this. Your soul knows this. Your soul has so much faith and trust in you that you will get through this. Whatever it is that you're struggling with. We have a rainbow here as well. This is actually very similar. This image is actually very similar to what I saw in my dream last night, which actually inspired this reading. So maybe you're the group that actually needed my guidance today, or like guidance to come through me, from me, or whatever. Right. So let's look at the last 3 cards for your reading. You deserve gentleness. You need gentleness right now. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Exactly. If I told you, like, right now, I agree, things are hard, things are not working out, but I don't know, maybe 8 weeks from now, 9 weeks from now, 7 months from now, who knows when, it will be a different timeline for each one of you. If I told you that ultimately it's going to be fine, that if I gave you like a number, if I gave you X number of days or Y number of weeks or Z number of months, if I gave you that number and I told you that on this day everything's going to work out, would you chill right now? Then would you just rest? Would you just allow yourself to be? Would you try and smile? You know, would you try to enjoy whatever time is left? I always, whenever I'm struggling with something and I want to, I just want to, I'm struggling so much, I just want to cry and do things like that. I kind of use it as an opportunity to indulge in more self-care, in more self-love, in more presence. Like I show up for myself even more fully. I kind of use it as an excuse, like, okay, I'm not feeling good today, so I'm going to watch another movie, or I will make ramen, or I will go get ice cream, I will have cheesecake, I will make an extra cup of coffee. Like I will cut myself some slack, and just by like showing up with that kindness for myself, I make things a little bit easier, rather than judging myself, criticizing myself, being angry at myself for being frustrated. Like it's a loop that you can get out of through love, through self-care. And I'm not talking about fancy self-care. I'm talking about gentleness, I'm talking about kindness, I'm talking about giving yourself that space to just cry, to feel things, to talk to a friend, to watch a movie, simple things that recognize, I know you're struggling right now, so we're going to do this, and you don't have to feel perfect right away, but I still hope that you feel better, like little love notes from yourself. You deserve them. You have the heart transmission. Again, please just go look at pile 1 because even in pile 1, that's what I was talking about, that even through all the struggles that you're dealing with right now, what matters is whether you stay connected to the heart, whether you come back to love, whether you come back to gratitude, whether you come back to, I want to say, freedom, that sense of freedom, like when you're stuck in a problem, but you tell yourself, I will get out of this anyway, so I do not have to give it that power to constantly worry me. I mean, some amount of stress is natural, but I will not let this thing take away all my peace. I will not let this situation take away all my potential for peace. I will still try to cultivate happiness, I will still try to cultivate trust, I will still try to cultivate comfort and love and joy and gratitude and all the beautiful things that I know are within me, and I don't have to feel like I am not capable of feeling them at all. I don't have to think that they are blocked from me just because life is not perfect right now, I hope that made sense. Lastly, you have, oh my god, you got the love. Hate, Darian, energy, codependency, boundaries. So I'm going to ignore this part because I feel like this is the message for you. Like, especially with the heart transmission, it's like, your purity is not lost. The love that you have within yourself, the light that you have within yourself, it's not lost, it's not gone. You're struggling right now. Maybe you're struggling to feel all the beautiful things that you feel when you are your most authentic self. Maybe you're struggling to feel gratitude or positivity, but that doesn't mean that those things are gone. They're still inside of you, and it might take some time before they resurface or before you find them again, but it will happen. It will happen. These are your learning experiences. Even the emotions that you're feeling right now have something to teach you, have something to show you about yourself, and you don't have to run away from them. You don't have to think of them as your enemy. They're a part of you. You can accept them. You can accept them as a part of yourself. That will allow you to love yourself even more. This is exactly what shadow integration is, where you take all the dark things within you and you embrace them, knowing fully, trusting fully that they have something to teach you as well. So those were all the messages that I had pile 2. I hope it helped. I hope it felt like a warm hug the way that it did to me. And thank you so much for trusting me with your cards and your energies, and I hope to see you in the next video. Hello group 3. So if you chose the Happy Tarot and the Amethyst crystal, then this is going to be your reading. Before I started pile 1 and pile 2's readings, I was already channeling, and for you, because this image of, where did it go? This image of the star card here, oh my god, this image of the star card here, because it has like a little child on it, and it's all about like hope and faith and like a bright future. Kind of want to say that your reading is kind of going to be like a culmination of pile 1 and pile 2's readings, and even the crystals that pile 1 and pile 2 had. The first one had Lepidolite, which was like a dark purple crystal, and the second one had Sodalite, which is a blue crystal. And somehow in my head, the moment I saw Amethyst, I had this image of Lepidolite and Sodalite kind of mixing and merging, and like mixing 2 different shades of paint to make this crystal. Now of course I could be completely wrong, and your messages could be very, very, very different from the first 2 piles. But something tells me, like I just heard that this group is like pile 1 and pile 2's baby. So let's see what messages we have for you, because you have the happy tarot, and you have that happy image on the star card. Even though the star card is a hopeful card, so it's not like the meaning changes with the different decks, but still that image is so happy and so full of love and hope and faith, and even your crystal feels so light, like light-hearted, and just light. It's possible that your messages will actually be more uplifting. Like the first 2 piles needed more comfort, and you will probably receive more upliftment, like you're on the right path. You're on the right path. You're doing everything according to the divine plan, in divine timing. You're doing everything right. But let's look at the cards and see what comes through. So we're going to shuffle your tarot on camera for now. These are your oracle cards. So you have purification. I'm not surprised. I mean, if I think about it, it's not really surprising, because we're channeling messages for the Starseed collective, right? So this message of purity has shown up for all the piles today. Sunflowers. I just heard sunflowers is someone's love language, or like somebody you love, or like your future partner, your future spouse. I don't know who this is. This could just be you. This could be somebody that you know. At some point in the future, someone will give you sunflowers to say I love you to you. I don't know why that came through, but it did. You have owl spirit, and you have the owl here as well. You have owl spirit. You see clearly now. I associate the number 43 with divine union, so take it if it resonates. But I can already sense like someone else is coming through here. You have Moon, take note of intuitive messages. This is one of those files where I'm kind of just flowing and floating, like I'm just channeling as I go, no pressure, no pressure. Like I don't need to have messages figured out. I don't need to have energies completely clearly interpreted. It's a very flowy, watery energy kind of a group. Like this confidence here. There's almost like a sense of mastery. Like again, you're doing a great job. Whatever it is that you're doing a great job. You have third eye activation. Okay, we're going to let the train pass. Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. This is the third time that the word clear has either directly or indirectly been shared with you. This group has some psychic abilities as well. Or you're always receiving communication from your soul, your spirit guides, from the moon. You're always receiving communication. You're always downloading intuitive hits and information. But why does it feel like there's one specific piece of information that you need to see clearly? Let's see. You have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. I love this card. I love this so much. I kind of just I take this card and I'm like, okay, we're going to have an inner child day. I'm going to splurge. I'm going to go out and dress up and have the best food. And I just take this as an excuse to just have fun. So you're allowed to do that as well. You have seventh ray of ritual, order, and ooh. I did not see it before. I mean, not that I mind, but apparently YouTube does. So, seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony, number 44. You have 43 here. Big numbers, or like big numbers according to me. And you have weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. There's another train coming. Okay. I almost made a mess for this group. I dropped the crystal. There was another train coming. I don't know where it went. But, okay. This really just one single message coming through for you, pile 3. Just have fun right now. Really. You can chill, you can relax. You're doing fine. You're doing enough. If you feel the pressure to like do more or be more, or like it's a whole new year, I have to set new goals, I have to be more ambitious and things like that, and those are completely fine things. Like you can be ambitious, you can have bigger goals. That's not what I'm asking you to not do, but like don't be so serious. Like right now, I want to say like this week, yeah, that's why it feels like this is like one significant piece of information that you need to hear right now. This week, have fun. We also have a new moon coming on the 11th. I don't know why, but I saw 43 and 44 right beside each other, and I wanted to say 7 to 8 days, or like during this new moon energy. Something might happen this week. Something that makes you want to just let go, to be that light-hearted energy again. Take it if it resonates. If you are on a twin flame journey, if you are on a counterpart journey, if you know that there is a romantic interest coming in, if you know that there's an opportunity to travel coming in, if you know that you are about to meet your soul tribe, if you know that something divine is about to happen and kind of take you off track for a little while, and just ask you to let go, to this image of freedom, like to just release all of your burdens, to release everything, and just be present, enjoy where you are, enjoy whatever happens, whatever shows up. I don't know. It's so crazy. Like there are all of these messages about seeing clearly, but I cannot pinpoint what exactly is about to happen. All I know is that something is going to happen, and you want to make sure that you're not too uptight when it shows up. That you're ready to open your arms to it. Instead of getting lost in the shoulds and woulds, like I should be doing this, I would be doing this if I hadn't gotten interrupted, or things like that. Instead of getting lost in those things, you can just relax. There's a Bollywood movie. Which movie is that? I've completely forgotten which movie it is. But there's a character that says relax, and I just had a clear vision of him. So maybe it's the time to watch movies, maybe it's time to go out. And I was talking about going out and dressing up and having good food, right? Purification. There's some kind of a cleansing happening in your system this week, or right now as we speak, or like sometime soon. And I don't know, I keep hearing have fun, just go out and have fun. I mean, you can be inside of the house and have fun as well, but because there have been so many references to going out, I do feel that this group will go out. Some of you are actually like going through like throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra, all of these higher level chakras, activations and like awakenings, like these chakras are kind of being purged, they're releasing, or like cleansing, like I have a vision of something being washed, like just like a sponge squeezing out all the dirt. Something like that is happening, and this is not the time to like be serious. It's not the time to like do intense healing, it's not the time to feel heavy things. Like, of course, if they show up, then you allow yourself to feel those emotions, you allow yourself to sit with them. But I kind of feel like you're about to step into a very carefree, light-hearted energy, and you might want to be serious. You might want to be like, listen, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to, I don't know, achieve this goal of mine, and so I have to work hard for it. And Spirit is saying like, this is your permission slip. You can take some time off, you can relax, you can chill, you can just breathe. There's no pressure. That's what I felt as well when I started channeling for you. Just no pressure, Let's see, let's pull out your tarot cards now. I completely forgot about the tarot. A part of me, see, Knight of Wands. This is definitely someone or something coming your way. I'm so attracted to these marshmallows right now. I don't know. I mean, this could be anything, honestly. Like, this could be like, this could be a reference to campfire. It could be a reference to just sweets in general, like having an inner child day. This could also be a reference to, I don't know, hot chocolate, and this mountain in the background as well. Like something about snow, something about mountains. This could also be like a trip, it's very carefree, it's very freeing, it's very chill, like you're not expecting yourself to be this relaxed right now. The Spirit is like, we are asking you to relax right now, so you don't have to put any pressure, any burden on yourself, yeah, it's almost like it's almost like the universe, like I feel like giggling, I feel like laughing right now. Oh my god, I have a painting. I don't think you'll be able to see, but I have a painting right here where I painted a mug with hot chocolate and marshmallows. And I also, no, that's a doorknob. I thought that was the moon. I painted this a while ago. And you know what? The day I painted this, I was actually out with a friend of mine who was having an inner child day, So yeah, definitely this group needs an inner child day. This group is, you're either about to have one, like the universe is going to make sure that you have one, or you should go ahead and like plan it, you know. Although the Knight of Wands is one of those energies that just goes out and does things, you know. Yeah. And even while I was channeling, I felt that energy. Let's just go with it, you know, like instead of doing a lot of self-reflection and meditation. Like those are great things. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of meditation, but like right now, I just want to say right now you can take a break. You don't have to take things so seriously right now. Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords that came out together. Again, cleansing energy. Something is being released out of your system. And the best way to support this energy is to chill. Just have fun, just relax, have an inner child day. You don't have to sit and, you know, write in your journal about all the things that you're feeling. Most probably because you won't even feel it happening, you know, like I don't see a lot of heavy emotions in your energy. Even if they show up, they will be so easily transmuted, you know. That's kind of what it feels like. Ooh, you have the Fool. Such a happy card. Oh god, this deck, I mean, it's the happy tarot, so of course just ready to go, ready to have an amazing week, ready to have a great day. Just that's what it feels like. I kind of want to say that some of you are about to have one of the best weeks of your life. I don't know why, I don't know what this energy is, but it feels like that. It feels like you're about to have a great day. You have the Queen of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know who this is, but some of you are receiving. I almost just accidentally pulled out the Knight of Swords as well. Someone is coming your way, someone's giving you a love confession. I don't know who this is, but they're coming and it's gonna be good. It's going to be good. That's why I feel so giggly. I feel this flirtatious energy. I can feel it spreading through my body, you know, like I'm so happy to be here. Oh my god, I'm so happy, I'm so joyful, I feel so loved, I feel so relaxed. I feel like joy is spreading throughout my body. That's what you're going to feel this week. Or like sometime soon. I don't know when this is, but sometime soon. Let's pull out 2 more cards for it. Let's pull out 2 more cards for pile 30. Pile 30. Okay, there is a possibility that there are. Okay, you have the Magician. I was almost going to say that maybe no other cards want to come out for you. One more. You have the 6 of Pentacles. It's almost like, and you have the 10 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. If not a person, then there is a really good news coming your way, you know. This could be like a manifestation, this could be related to your career, this could be related to love, this could be related to money, this could be related to your living situation, it could be related to traveling, something. Like look at this combination. Look at this combination. So happy, so powerful. Just I love this so much. I don't know what you're doing, I don't know what's happening. But there are like people here. You're surrounded by good people, you're surrounded by good energies, good vibes. There's so much joy, so much love, so much happiness, so much gratitude, and a lot of sugar. I mean, that's the theme of this deck, but still, like a lot of sweets. Another owl. There's another owl here. So owls could be like a spirit animal for you. You also have a cat here, you have a really cute dog here, this is a seahorse. What else? You also have butterflies somewhere. I saw butterflies. Where did I see butterflies? I am pretty sure I saw butterflies. Where did I see them? Okay, anyway. Oh, here. Okay, you have 3 of the 4 knights. that are there in a tarot deck. So there's a lot of movement happening for you soon. If this is not about this week, this could also be talking about the next 6 weeks or the next 6 months. Or like Aquarius season could be significant. I want to say power. I want to say alignment. I want to say good karma. I want to say good things. Like, you're about to be so heavily blessed, and you're going to feel so good. Like, that's the core of it. It doesn't matter what your external reality looks like. All of you are going to feel so happy, so blessed, so just good inside of your body, inside your mind. Your emotions will be balanced. Your mind will feel healthy. You won't struggle to see the positive. You won't struggle to feel grateful. And I do feel that love has a huge role to play in it. Like either you're just feeling loved by the universe, or like different areas of your life are expanding, they're growing. You're seeing progress in your life, in different areas of your life, and that's why you feel supported. You feel loved, you feel seen. Or literally, this could be a romantic connection with the six of Pentacles. There's also a sense of community here, so this could be like going out with friends, traveling with friends, and things like that. Lots of like nice outfits here. Lots of nice outfits. I kind of feel like you'll just have more reason to be social. Yeah, this is your time to just go out and have fun, to meet people, and even if there aren't any people, then you can go out by yourself. You can still dress up, enjoy, just enjoy life right now. That's what I want to say. Enjoy life as much as you can right now. This is the time. I think this was in pile 1 where I actually heard, like, can we skip to the good part? This is the good part for you, pile 3. That's such a beautiful way for spirit to put it. The good part is coming, and it's coming soon. If not now, then within the next 6 months, because you have the Zero card here, the Fool card here. I want to say, for some of you, this is already here, so for the people who would agree with the time frame of 1 week, the 7 to 8 days, this is already here. Make the most of it. Such a great energy to end today's readings with. Okay, pile 3, those were all the messages that I had. Thank you so much for sharing. One last message. The month of October could be significant, and some of you might experience a lot of financial growth in the month of October or like 10 months from now. Thank you so much for trusting me with your cards and your energies, and I hope to see you in the next video.